lot of hot pot action today.
I killed it.
Oh, baby. Wonderful. Hey, great job doing an hour and a half by yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Imagine if we made people pay $1 a minute for that. Jesus
oh my God.
Christ.
My kids could go to college.
Yeah, that's $90 though,
more
by
in
the
Valley.
way, buddy. So
Might get half a digital textbook these days, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even think they have real books anymore.
So
they like to scan to the next level. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I've been talking forever.
I know you're on a roll. I'll let you keep going.
I was gonna say, do we just get out of the way, Tracy? Just let them go.
Everyone, we're gonna do another
froze up.
hour and a half of MSS.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Beef, why don't you tell us what happened in at least in one of the brackets today? We'll go from there.
Let's start the action in the White Sox Dave bracket. The number 1 seed, Celeste Spaghetti, taking on our guy, the number 8 seed, My Sox Summer. Treasy, this one was also dominated with bots.
But so it was close for a real long time.
Yeah.
It was close for a real long time. And then there was bots that like obviously pushed in one direction and then it pushed in the other, and they were like back tied up with it coming down to the wire. And I said to myself, I'll just give it to whoever actually comes out the winner. And it's a 50-50 on there, but it tells me that My Sox Summer's the winner. The motherfucker put in a lot of time today. I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give it to him. MSS,
Nice.
you go ahead.
Moving on, baby.
I'm sure Celeste will be fine with it. I'll owe Celeste some drinks at the park because I know she's going to be in the 108 a lot this year.
She is.
There's no question.
I owe some drinks to Celeste at the park. That's
all right.
That'll be taken care of.
MSS moves on in that matchup. Next up is the number 4 seed, Treasy E, against yours truly, the number 5 seed. And I got by Treasy E 56% to 44%. Treasy, were you okay with my my ad campaign against you?
I wish I could have said there was bots in this one.
Not enough votes.
But no, I got my ass kicked. You know what? I thought it was really funny. Like I am telling Cornsey what I'm going to be doing with the pictures and stuff, and then we're at Jerry O'Sullivan's yesterday. Cheers to Jerry for having us out there.
Cheers, Jerry.
And
fun times.
And Mrs. Beef is like, yeah, Beef had like a bunch of your childhood pictures out there, and I was like, son of a bitch, he's doing the same thing as me. Like, this was not at all planned. I was not gonna tell Beef what I was doing, and I really thought, like, I had thought of something where I was gonna hit you where it hurts, where like you wouldn't be thinking about it, and you thought of the same fucking shit. And like the pictures that we got there, like our mom gave us those pictures like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So like I thought you would probably thrown them out by now. So I wasn't even thinking that was going to be a scenario.
He threw his phone pictures away of you guys as kids.
No.
MSS Beef goes on these tears where he's just like, I got to clean up my place.
I know.
And
I'll
he
fucking launch
with
shit.
reckless abandon, will throw stuff out. Be like, oh yeah, I threw out a box full of money because I was just tired of seeing it there. You know?
Oh man. I'm sure. I know that's not true.
I don't have the facility to get rid of all that stuff. Treasy, do you want to hit these drinks before I get to the last 2 matchups in this?
Well, I was going to ask a question about one of the pictures. Like, what's your mom making in that picture with everything balled up? What
That's
did she
cookies.
Those are some sort of cookie. I don't know what exactly.
So those
That's a
cookies, you make them. They're like there's like some stuff in there, like I forget, like walnuts or something in there. But like you roll them up and then you bake them and then you powder sugar them. It's just like a whole bunch of sweetness. But it's it's Christmas. It's Christmas cookie.
I also like cheers to your parents. I mean, I knew this about your folks anyway. Because the first time I came over there to help you move a fucking couch, your mom had a whole drawer full of like energy drinks and sodas and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like she just had all this stuff, like top notch fucking junk food on the counter. You had Doritos. You had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you know, which probably went really good because Treasy looked like he'd been pulling tubes and getting high as fuck before you took that picture and made the cookie. So I mean, your mom and dad, like, definitely, they loved you. They loved you enough to have the good stuff.
It's a good care.
You joke, but there is a picture from Beef's, like when Beef was going to prom. Now remember, I'm 2 years younger than Beef, and I was out with my buddies and Beef saw me and he was like, yo, we're gonna do pictures over here, why don't you come by at like 6 o'clock? And I was like, yeah, I'll be there. I showed up. I was blazed, man. I mean, like I was like, there's this picture of like all of our crew, like that was that age. They're all in like tuxes and shit. Like look at our suits, whatever the fuck they were in, looking real good. And I'm just in the middle of them in a Beastie Boys shirt, just on another fucking planet. Just it's an amazing picture. If we could ever find that.
Was it the blue ringer with the fucking truck?
No, it was a green. It was a black and green ill communication shirt.
Oh, that's still dope. That's pretty dope.
All right, let's get some of these drinks. Yeah, we got from Brennan McMahon. He says, "I was unprepared for an alleged furry confession in my matchup."
That was great.
No one was prepared for that. Thanks.
No.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get there.
Wow.
Nathan Chiba says, I'll donate $100 to the charity of your parents' choice, Beefloaf and Treasy, to share an hour at the bar with them. $200 if they bring childhood photo albums. Mad Max don't drink no more. So
that's true. Yeah.
He'll have a couple
ginger ales or something.
Ginger ales, but he's still got all the stories. That guy is
yeah.
Like if you think I could spin a yarn or that beef can, holy shit, you got to have like an hour with Mad Max. He told me a story maybe like 6 months ago about just this random story about his buddy needed a ride from another buddy up to the county building. And he's like, yeah, but could I take my dog with me? And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And he's like, the guy went up into the county building, left his dog down there. Dog took a gigantic shit in the back of this guy's car. And he's like, son, this is before air conditioning. It's like 95 degrees. He's like, they gotta drive all the way back to Bridgeport in this just heat-seeking shit machine, you know, like so. But yeah, cheers, Nathan. Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah, thank you, Nathan. Cheers. Got a lot of Buffalo Trace.
I'm glad Senior Sox said this because I was going to mention this about his matchup. He said, "Did you guys grab your balls and pull them down like Evan Stone requested?" I mean, like, I didn't even know. Like, I heard him say it, and I was like, "Is this his bit?" I didn't even know this was a thing. But but no, I didn't do it yet. But you know, there's still time in the day.
We'll see.
So cheers, Senior Sox.
Cheers.
Thanks, Senor.
Maybe tonight.
Appreciate you.
Celebration move maybe later.
Evan Stone saying full load though. That was that.
It's a celebration, bitches. All right, let's get back to this bracket. The number 3 seed, Josh Nelson, coast by the number 6 seed, Jordan Lazowski, 58% to 42%. And then closing out this bracket, we had a lot of bots. The number 7 seed, Sean Anderson, versus the number 15 seed, Ozzie Guillen Jr. Treasy, what is your ruling?
What is going on?
So the way that this went today, Sean was up a little bit. And then Ozzie Sr. did videos in English and Spanish.
Yeah.
And so Ozzie Jr. took the lead, and he kind of held the lead for a while. And then, like, it felt like there was bots on Ozzie's side for a bit, because it was just like, Sean was getting no votes. Like, it was just every time it updated, it was just more and more for Ozzie. So it looked like someone was already messing with it. And then someone went over the top on it and said, here's 2,500 votes or something. Right. And so obviously Ozzie Jr. was up kind of all day, and he was up early after the Ozzie Sr. videos. So it's Ozzie Guillen Jr. moving on to face Josh Nelson. I'll give Josh a call next time. Just let him know that he's going. I think he's unaware of it. We'll see how he does.
All right, so quickly, let's round up this bracket. Wednesday's matchups, which will be a little ways away, you'll have the number 8 seed My Sox Summer against the number 5 seed Beefloaf, and then the number 3 seed Josh Nelson against the number 15 seed Ozzie Guillen Jr. Those matchups will be on Wednesday morning. We ready for the next bracket? Or do we want to
I think we got to pay some bills first.
You want to hit
bills? Price. We've given away an hour and 40 minutes of our time.
We've got a lot of brackets to hit, though. Basically, all of them. So just
I know. Okay. Here, I'm coming. Let's do this one.
Hey, Chicago, are you ready for March Madness? Come to Wings and Rings and enjoy the games by sipping on ice-cold $2 Tall Boys. That's right. All day Saturday, we're serving up $2 Miller High Life, Pabst Blue Ribbon, and Old-Style Tall Boys. Whether you're rooting for your favorite team or just out for a good time, we've got you covered. And the fun doesn't end with the tourney. All Sox season $2 Towel Boy Saturdays are the go-to deal. Our friendly staff will take good care of you pre or post-game. Grab your friends and head on down to 3434 South Halstead today. Wings and Rings, voted best wings in Chicago in 2023.
That's a good one. And those $2 tall boys are for real thing. And now Justin's saying that he might be doing the $2 tall boys the night of the Ramova event. Amazing. So come by, get your VIP card, 50% off food, $2 beers. I mean, my God, what more do you need? I don't know. I don't think you need anything else. Be honest.
Next up is the 108 region. And starting off with the number 1 seed, Vino narrowly gets by the number 9 seed, Gordo, 51% to 49%. Tightly contested all goddamn day. The number 5 seed, Jacqueline Hillegas, gets by the number 4 seed, Tadahito, 52% to 48%. Again, another very tight matchup as was going. The number 3 seed against the number 11 seed, Teresa. I think we had some bot problems here.
We had bots in this one. And my guy, Shigerian Prince, he did reach out. He was like, hey, I think there was some foul play here. I don't know what went on. And I love the guy, but I'm going to let Selena go on here.
Ooh, all right.
It was super close all day. The bots came in at the end. I didn't like it. But we'll let Selena go on. You bring up furries into the conversation.
Yes.
You're advancing.
Pretty much.
Nice work, Selena. And then the last matchup in this bracket, the number 2 seed, HBIC, gets by the number 10 seed, Jane Mikulski, 62% to 38%. HBIC moves on. So rounding up this bracket, on Wednesday, we'll have the number 1 seed, Vino, against the number 5 seed, Jacqueline Hillegas. And we'll have the number 11 seed, Selena Reyes Silver, against the number 2 seed, HBIC. Boys, your thoughts on this bracket, this day's action?
Good showing by Gordo. I mean, that's amazing. For him to do that, I know he was going into it and he was just like, oh, man, everyone likes Vino. I'm not even going to compete in this. And I was like, no. I think you should compete. And I go, you just bought a new puppy. Make sure you show pictures of that goddamn puppy. People love puppies. So he put the puppy pictures up. Plus he put up the picture where he's the Wonka of Lot B t-shirt that he has, which I almost fell off my chair. I was laughing so hard. So good job, Gordo. Way to go through. Tadahito just came up a little short. Furries, I mean, my God. But HBIC went a little dirty today. He's posting with the group account and putting in, going at somebody else. I know we never had like a discussion where like, hey, we can't use the one-way account to promote ourselves in the tournament, but we've never done it. We don't do that. Right. You don't want to do that because there's 3 of us. We don't all share the same opinion of people.
Correct.
So yeah, it was interesting to see that and then see it get deleted. But man, you gotta love Twitter because he got clapped on so hard. Everyone's like, fuck you, we saw it, you son of a bitch. And he's like, oh, hey. And then he's offering me browsers memberships, which made me insulted. Like, you think I need to pay for my porn, sir? No, thank you. Like, I don't want you to do that. That makes me even madder. I don't want somebody spending money on this when I can just watch an ad. Shit, come on. All right.
That was angry there.
Great fucking time.
Got a drink from Cigar Guy. He says, Peroni and cigars here. Drink up, bitches.
Oh,
thanks,
bless
buddy.
you, Cigar Guy. Let me crack a fresh one. Oh, that's good.
What are you drinking? High Life?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about this bracket there, Chorizo?
I think it's a pretty good next round. I think I'm excited for all the matchups. I think they're going to be they're going to be close. All of these are going to be close. So I'm excited to see what happens.
I can't wait to see HBIC dress up like a furry to try to get that furry
over the top furry.
Yeah,
right.
he could be a bulldog.
The next bracket is the Sunday Soak region. We'll start off with the number 1 seed, Brian Knights, who had it easy against the number 9 seed, Daniel Pierce, 74% to 26%. Next up, the number 12 seed, Little Tina, who posted one of the best videos of the entire tournament. She's the number 12 seed. She gets by Laura, the number 13 seed, 61% to 39%. Next up was the number 3 seed, Soxmom 72, against the number 6 seed, Soxwood. Soxwood, unaware he was in the tournament for the first round, Today, Soxwood, very aware he was in the tournament, if you caught much of that content. And truth be told, SoxMom72, Melissa, great job with the content today. You really kept up with it. But you know what? Soxwood is a machine, and he gets by in this one 53% to 47%. So he'll move on. And then finally, the number 2 seed, Mrs. Beefloaf, against the number 10 seed, Loud Chuck. We had bots, and more bots here, Chirizi. What's the story with this one?
So there was bots, and then Mrs. Beefloaf still came back against the bots.
And had the lead then.
So I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be easy. And then they botted again. So Chuck ends up with the victory. But yeah, Mrs. Beefloaf will move on in this one. It was definitely too many botses.
Too much bots. We love Chuck too. Not enough to buy that many bots for him, but we're a big fan of Chuck. So let me put the Sunday Soak region back up there. On Wednesday, we'll have the number 1 seed Brian Knights go against the number 12 seed Little Tina, and we will have the number 6 seed Soxwood go against the number 2 seed Mrs. Beefloaf in Sunday Soak regional semifinals. Should be some interesting matchups.
So I mean, this is like you said, Tina had easily the best video of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to go up against Brian Knights, and Brian Knights, he's been super busy, so he's had trouble, really having to put out a lot of content. So we're going to see how this goes when he's got to face someone who's going to come at him with some really good content.
Yeah,
I feel like Tina's getting better. She had the COVID, so I think as the health improves, I can only imagine it's gonna the content's gonna get even better. So I'm excited for that matchup. I think that's gonna be good. And then on the other side, Soxwood has awoken. I was like, I wonder if he's gonna post anything today. I was like, just kind of like in the back of my mind, wonder if Soxwood's gonna post anything today. And then like, it didn't take long, and I was like, oh, okay, he's on
Here
fire.
it comes.
He's on fire. So I forgot who it was. I want to say it was CD44 posted that, like, he's like, oh, I see Soxwood's moving on to the next round. I might have to claw my eyes out before we're to the next round of the tournament.
He has so much more than what you saw today. Like, today was a good amount, but, like, there's a lot in there. There's a lot in the holster for Soxwood.
I mean, what's crazy is, like, he would post those for Sox Math all the time. Like, all those pictures that he was throwing up there today, those are, like, Sox Math pictures. So it's like it's like whoever was the person who had to sift through all the Sox Math to see who had the right answer, they had to see those every day.
Yes.
It's like, oh, it's SpongeBob. Oh, what's wrong with SpongeBob? Oh.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh. Hello. Goodbye.
Do we want to hit one drink? Looks like we got a drink there.
Sure.
Yeah, let's hit a drink, and then it's from Laura. She says, thanks for the fun, fellas, and cheers to Tina. Cheers, Laura. Thanks,
Laura. Appreciate you. Nice job in this tournament.
Tina did really good, too. Laura, you did fine. Don't worry about that.
Oh, Tina's killing, baby. She's absolutely killing.
You beat Little Yumper.
I should probably pay a little, we got to pay some bills here. Get to the next ones.
I think that would be a good idea. Give me 1 second.
Yo, welcome to Riz King, everybody. Riz Galani from the RG Group / Dreamtown Realty is in the house. Riz has been the top producer in Chicago since 2009. That's 14 years, motherfuckers. So if you are looking to buy or sell a house, our guy Riz and his team can help you out. 95% of Riz's business comes from referrals. That's how good he is. So head on over to rggroupchicago.com and see what Riz and his team can do for you.
Wonderful.
I love that one. It was almost a Rick and Morty style motherfuckers. Shout out Rick and Morty. Yep.
The best.
And if you buy a house from Riz, I throw you a housewarming party. And I guess
now
I have to
that
be
I
a
know
little
it's
bit
Rick and Morty inspired. It's even better. Like I can hear it now. I hear exactly what you're doing, and I
came up huge there. All right, let's get to the Whiskey Gotcha region. The number 1 seed, Senor Sox, falls in a very close match to the number 9 seed, Sockside Pride. Man. 2 OGs of the 108 tournament. Sockside, 51% to Senor Sox's 49%. In a matchup of bums, the number 4 seed, Baloney, Co-Spy, the number 5 seed, Joey P, 63% to 37%. The number 3 seed, Maddie Spagnola, gets by the number 6 seed Can Dice 65% to 35%. And in the biggest shocker of the day, the number 10 seed Luis Roberts Butt Cheeks coasts against the number 2 seed Wet Bandit 64% to 34%. Fellas, your thoughts on today's results in the Whiskey Gotcha region?
Man, I think we got to do a wellness check on Wet Bandit.
We haven't seen a goddamn thing from Bandit,
A little worried. No. I will say, I thought Senior Sox was gonna win, and especially with he brought out the good cameo.
Yeah,
but yeah, Sockside Pride, longtime guy, and gets it done. So he's moving on. I'm impressed by that one.
Well, Sockside reached out to the community and said we get a certain amount back here. I'm going 100 meg, and he fucking threw down 100 meg. So people like that kind of content. They like people really throwing down.
He ate 100 megs.
He had a bag of 200 megs. He ate 100 of it. He ate half of the bag.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So that's So
he might have to do a wellness check on him too.
So he's experienced though. He's an experienced ingester, if you will. But anyway, Wednesday's matchups in the Whiskey Gotcha region are going to be the number 9 seed Sockside Pride against the number 4 seed Baloney, and then the number 3 seed Matty Spagnola against the upstart number 10 seed Luis Roberts Butt Cheeks. Today's results are in the books, boys. Do we want to start getting on to what's coming up on Tuesday?
Can I say one thing before we move on? We'll drink
as much as you'd like.
Let's drink this, but I also wanted to be like, just because Wet Bandit's not showing up, don't be like sleeping on Luis Roberts Butt Cheeks. He's been putting in some really good content, and it's not his fault that Wet Bandit didn't show up today. He still put out good stuff, so he's going to be a force. So, listen, I'm just going to say this. Luis Roberts Butt Cheeks, attractive man, okay? He's not ugly. Matty Spagnola, also kind of attractive. So they got these attractive people going against each other. It's going to be tough for horny Twitter. Horny White Sox Twitter is going to be going to be really confused, and it's going to bring out everybody, right? So I can already see it. Sort of sweet, sort of spooky is going to be all over Luis Roberts Butt Cheeks, and just being like, "Come on, you got to vote for my guy," Matty, I'm not even going to point out the people that harassed Matty, so I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, horny White Sox Twitter. I'm looking forward to it, baby. Let's see it. All right, let's have this drink.
From Gordo, he says, "Thank you all. Free edibles and Lot B from Juan."
Hell yeah. Good
Gordo,
run.
cheers,
Good run, Gordo.
Very nice work. Luis Roberts Butt Cheeks. Yeah, he whooped Artie's ass in the first round. He wasn't nobody, So he's a force. Butt Cheeks is a force.
Artie and the Gimp gif. Oof.
All right, let's get to tomorrow's matchups. These are going to be Tuesday, March 19th. They'll start at 8 a.m. In the Wave Sucks region, we have a 3-way dance to start off. The number 1 seed Matt Crawford against the number 8 seed Gabriel Bearstown and the number 9 seed WSX Matt. We have the number 4 seed Ken WO going against the number 5 seed NWI Steve. Flipping over to the other side of the bracket, we have the number 3 seed Alexis Lopez against the number 6 seed Soxner. And closing out this bracket, the number 10 seed Sox Optimist versus the number 2 seed Zombie Jackie. Chorizo, give me your thoughts on tomorrow's matchups in the Wave Sucks region.
Well, the 3-way dance is going to be a lot of fun. But I think the one that I'm really looking at on this one is Ken WO and NWI Steve. Man. That could be a lot of fun. Ken's going to go pretty hard at him. They're buds. I think that'll be a really fun one.
MSS, what say you, baby?
A lot of wrestling content going to be over there, that's for sure. You're going to have a lot of works, a lot of jobbers, all that kind of shit. This is Alexis Lopez. If you cannot beat Sox Nerd, I'm very disappointed in you. You better bring it tomorrow. You bring your A game. The last one too. Sox Optimist versus Zombie Jackie. This is going to be the content in this is going to be fun. I think it's going to be really good. Both clever people, both smart people. It's going to be good. Kind of like opposite of Ken W and NWI Steve. So you're going to have the childhood humor on the left hand side, and the right hand side you're going to have the smart humor. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good times.
Gorgeous. Let's move on to that classic view region. Tomorrow's matchups, again, Tuesday, March 19th, 8 a.m. The number 1 seed, Jared Ingersoll, going against the number 8 seed, Comic Punk Guy. The number 4 seed, Shy Sox Andy 88, who was wearing the brand new Wave Sucks shirt, is going to go against the number 5 seed, Alina. Number 14 seed Bob Tolan against the number 6 seed Tania. And closing out this bracket, the number 7 seed Ricky Shifter against the number 2 seed Jerry O'Sullivan, whose house you guys were at yesterday partying down. Treasy E, thoughts on this bracket?
Jerry's ready. Jerry's ready to go. I want to see what the 11th Ward boys, they're all right first round.
What's that? The shtick a little tired for you, Treasy? It's a little tired or what?
They got to show up. They got to show up second round. Otherwise, they're both going to get bounced. So they got to come hard. They can't
Definitely
they can't
come
do
hard.
what they did.
I'm
first
sure they
round.
want to.
They got to
Come
pull
hard
down
all
on the
over
balls.
everybody.
That's right. Pull your balls out. MSS, how about you?
I'm looking forward to seeing Jared put up his number 1 seed here and have to fight against somebody that's going to be a force. I think Comic Punk Guy is going to be tough. I think he's going to bring it. It's going to be classy, though. Comic Punk Guy gave me some hints, like from his last round. He's like, hey, this is where I got like votes from. I expect to see him reach out to a bunch of different bases and whatnot. And again, horny White Sox Twitter is going to struggle with Andy and Alina. They are both good-looking people. I don't understand how these people follow us. I don't know where we found all these beautiful people. We're just used to, the George Clooney looking motherfucker, Treasy E. But these guys, again, it's going to be tough. So looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, Bruhan Lucas right. 11th Ward versus Beverly. Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be a hoot. All right, you want to pay some more bills before we get through the last
You got last two?
matchups?
Yeah, let's do one more. You guys ready for one more?
This year, we welcome longtime friend of the 108, The Collector's Cave. We've given away tons of tickets to their events over the years. White Sox, Cubs, Blackhawks, Bears, they got them all. And just announced 6-time UFC champion Randy Couture. To purchase tickets and browse their inventory, head on over to MakeSigningsFunAgain.com. Their signings are fun for the whole family. Check them out on Twitter and give them a follow. The Collector's Cave, your number 1 source for autographs and autograph signings in the Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana area.
Nice. Ooh, go to MakeSigningsFunAgain.com. Use the code the108 and get 15% off any one of your purchases. They just announced BJ Armstrong. So if you need a BJ, go to MakeSigningsFunAgain.com and get that for 15% off.
Fuck yeah. Let's hit the Here's the Thing region. Tomorrow, Tuesday, March 19th at 8 a.m., the number 1 seed, LA White Sox, is going against the number 9 seed, Quernsey. The number 4 seed, Matt Ramsey, will face off against the number 12 seed, Region Rat. The number 3 seed, Bruhan Luke, versus the number 6 seed, Alex Rude. And then finishing off this bracket, the number 7 seed, Julie Fonseca, against the number 2 seed, Roxy. My Sox Summer.
Man,
your thoughts?
Like a lot of interesting matchups going on here. Julie and Roxy, that's hard. I don't know who even pull for. Matt Ramsey and Region Rat, not even a second of thought goes into this. Matt Ramsey all the way. You have my support, even though you probably didn't vote for me against Celeste. It's fine. No big deal.
Yeah.
Quernsey kind of waffling, not really giving her full support to anybody today. She's like, "Ooh, this is a close one." When it came to my matchup, I don't know who I'm going to vote for. We're going to see. We're going to see how the wind blows.
Not even to me.
Yeah, I know. She's we're gonna have to have a talk.
She's reaching to talk with her wife. P-flow stuff,
Yeah, I mean, this is insanity. Yeah. So if Quernsey's got to do something to get my vote tomorrow, I'll say that. It's just that's what I'm going to say. And then Bruhan Luke versus Alex Rude. I heard they communicated. I saw the tweet. I said I responded. I hope things go nice and swimmingly fun tomorrow. So how about you, Treasy?
I mean, the Matt Ramsey Region Rat is going to be an underrated matchup. I think that one's going to be really good. I think Quernsey could make a run at this one. I'm gonna, I'll have her back, even though she didn't have mine. That's fine.
Yes,
but I think that every one of these matchups looks like it could be fantastic. I don't even want to know what's going to go down in the Bruhan Luke Alex Rude one. I might just abstain from looking at that one for a while.
MSS, you were talking about Matt Ramsey. I was saying, like, he didn't support you, which I'm sure of. And I'm sure he didn't support me either. I'm wondering, maybe tomorrow we just bag on him all day just for our own fucking amusement. Maybe we just, not trying to get him to lose, just make fun of him enough so that he's embarrassed. I'm thinking that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even begging for the votes. Just fucking hammer this guy. Maybe
we'll do Matt Ramsey facts.
Exactly.
Fellas,
Matt Ramsey facts pays for porn.
I know this is a 108 tourney one, but I should mention, I saw it in the comments a little bit, but our guy, Jeff Passon, friend of the show, announcing that Blake Snell has signed a 2-year, $62 million contract.
What?
That includes an opt-out after the first season with the San Francisco Giants.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, goodness.
Motherfucker.
That's wild. That's what you were thinking, Tracy. You were thinking real high AV, him and Jordan Montgomery, right? Those are your guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought the Sox should have done this. I think, as long as there's no trade on it,
Let's go. Matt Ramsey said, let's ride, hoes. Okay. You got it, baby. Be all over you like stink on doo-doo. That sounds good.
Luke says, sorry, Teresa, I already have you tagged in my first tweet tonight. Okay. Then I'm going to look. And then I won't be able to look away. It's gonna be like watching Soxwood today. I won't be able to look away from it. It's like a car crash.
I'm like I'm happy the show didn't even end yet, and Luke already told you, fuck you. Fucking perfect. All right, let's get to the last bracket. These matchups on Tuesday, March 19th at 8 a.m. The number 1 seed, Missy Carroll, will go against the number 9 seed, Southside Bum. The number 4 seed, Shannon, will go against the number 12 seed, who didn't try at all, Wally Money. Don't forget that. The number 14 seed, Marge, will go against the number 6 seed, Mailman Jack. And closing out the bracket, the number 7 seed, Taco Gladiator, against the number 2 seed, Billy Wires. My Sox Summer, what say you?
I mean, man. I mean, Marge and Mailman Jack, that's tough. I like both those people on a personal level, and that's gonna be a tough go. I've known Mailman Jack longer, and he has my actual phone number and texts me a lot, and I like him. So it's gonna be tough. But Marge is just awesome. So that's tough. I don't want to be. I'm not gonna tweet this. I'm just gonna say it in the show. Definitely voting for Jer over Billy Wires. That's just definitely probably going to happen. I like Jer a little bit more than Billy Wires, and Billy probably doesn't want my vote anyway. I'm a trash guy. I'm the guy that just goes to the thrift stores. That's all good. You don't need my trash vote. Wally, please do something tomorrow. Okay, you're gonna get whoops. You're gonna get curb stomp by her, but please put out and try. We know you know how to put out, so please just get out there and do it. And then. Man, if there's anybody that I can pull, there's no way I can pull harder for Southside Bum tomorrow than I can over Missy Carroll. Even though she was saying, she was tweeting stuff, and I know she's smart about these things, and so she's giving me kind of some stuff, but she's talking an extraordinary amount of trash when she's putting the stuff out there. So she's like, oh, he's using my theory, using my method of how to win these things, and you know what? Maybe you're right, but also I don't think it was that hard to figure out. So Southside Bum all the way. All right.
Tracy.
I'm looking forward to the Missy Southside Bum one. Because I feel like Missy's gonna win that one pretty big margin, but I feel like she's not going to stop until it's 90-10. So I think that's going to be the
leave no doubt, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's someone's going to buy 2,000 bots and Johnny's still going to lose. That's.
I don't know. Southside Bum asserted himself last round and played well, so I guess we'll see.
We shall see. We got a drink here from our guy Chuck. He doesn't say anything, but he's tipping us, and
hey,
Chuck, we appreciate you.
Cheers,
appreciate
Chuck.
You, my friend.
Good job.
Nice work, Chuck. Nice job making it to round 2. Always good shit.
It's not easy. I didn't make it last year.
Tough field, baby.
It's not easy.
Out of all the people in White Sox Twitter, only about 60 make it to the second round. So that's pretty good. That's pretty
Missy
good.
just called me a bitch in Woodlands month. Fuck. Damn.
She mad.
All right.
She mad.
All right. Cool. It's all right.
That's
all
something
right.
else.
We'll see what happens. That's something else.
All right, Beef, is
all right,
that
boys.
It? We got everything?
That's it.
That is it. We knocked out everything. We'll see everyone bright and early tomorrow at 8 a.m. for polls. Good luck to everyone participating. Let's have another great content day. Today's day of content was terrific. I saw people laughing their asses off the entire day on the timeline over everyone's shit. So just keep all that up. I love it.
Awesome shit. Can't wait for it tomorrow.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll talk to everybody soon.